What's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here at Casa Tank. I'm hanging out with Angel. What's going on, baby?
It's summer. It's Pride.
It's summer. It's Pride. It's like, and we found out that we got a newly minted Disney princess in
wake
town.
up, babe! A new Disney princess just dropped.
The Xenomorph. I mean, you want to talk about somebody that has some they/then pronouns, like, you know what I mean? Alien Earth is a new trailer that is out right now for the show that is coming out on FX and Hulu in the late summer in August. And they're sinking their teeth in. They're taking Alien to the small screen. But I'm interested because I think that a long form like show with this type of in this world could be very interesting. Yeah. So it's called Alien Earth. And I think it's about how we've been trying to get these for some fucking reason we've been trying to get these to Earth, and I think this is how this happens. Like, I think it's like this corporation finally gets there.
I don't know. It just keeps giving me Jurassic Park vibes when like they're.
It's like we're trying to open up this park again. Yeah. A corporate espionage like element to this whole thing. I think that's how you maybe get the long form story. But I don't know. But we can take a look at the trailer and then we can figure it out and talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, I need to.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Ooh, that looks like the original one.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Woo! All right.
How's our girl?
2120.
She's ready.
You're gonna be the first person to transition from a human body to a synthetic.
Trans.
Because I'm special.
That's right. You're very
Oh, so they're like making
special.
Oh, so there's again
The android,
and also
milk
like
people,
or maybe like another version of it or something.
We have a downed spacecraft.
I want what's on that ship.
We can do it. We're fast, we're strong, we don't break.
So like an army of synthetics going onto a ship that possibly has the alien.
Like a zoo, but the animals got out.
This ship collected 5 different life forms from the darkest corners of the universe.
Monsters.
We have Alien Avengers?
I'm sold.
This is sick. And they're doing they do this sound
Invasive
effect in the
species.
original trailer.
Predatory.
Oh my god.
We don't lock them down.
Ooh.
Josh Duhamel?
Yeah, no, not Josh
no,
Duhamel. That's Garrett.
Timothy Oliphant.
Timothy Oliphant. That's got ourselves an Oliphant. Oh shit. Ah! Okay.
Look at that. That's crazy.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm with it. I'll fuck with it. Okay. The idea, I did not know.
What in fucking hell is happening? What the fuck? He's an android!
He's a synthetic.
What?
Like, yeah, the Alien Avengers. We got 5.
5 different
5
types.
little creepy crawlies.
But also, like, it's cool because then you can see, like, different versions of it or what other things are out there in space.
And there and also because there are elements to this that play that will tie, because that's another one that we should call up Jenny Lee, and we talked about doing Prometheus and then Romulus. Because we hadn't watched those, and there's elements that I can see, but I'm not going to talk about them as much because that would be a bit of a spoiler. But like, there's elements that could play into some of the plots of those two. That's interesting. But yeah, the idea that there's like 5 other little fucking guys is like pretty fucking nuts. Also, good. Who the fuck were these people that got who these tough ass motherfuckers that got 5 of them together? And it was only on the way over that that shit started going
built this whole
tits
thing.
up or whatever the fuck it was. Cool concept.
Yeah.
Very cool concept. And yeah, like the whole, like the synthetic person. Now we're getting into, because low key, I'll say this, and I think that this is true of every single good entry in the Alien franchise. The synthetic person is sometimes like among like the top 1 or 2 characters, like in the most interesting characters in the movie. You know what I mean? Or in the show. And this kind of looks like they're leaning into that, like in a very big way. Like you got chills. Why'd you get chills? You said.
I don't know, the music, the setup. I think it got me excited.
It was just a good try. It was a good.
Yeah, it was a really good.
The trailer done trailered.
Yeah, it did.
The trailer was trailering.
Well, because like when they did Scream the TV series, like they even did like a little, because Scream has always been like meta.
Yeah,
and they even do like in the first episode, like why wouldn't a
was
slasher?
That show good?
It was good.
Did you like it? Was it okay?
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was
All right,
good.
Word.
Like I would watch it.
Yeah. Again, you would you would rewatch it.
It just like,
and you would recommend, like, if you're a fan of the franchise, you should.
You might as well.
Yeah.
It's like a little romancy sometimes, and like
sure.
kind of like high school drama, but the majority of it is really good, and they have like a little meta explanation about like why a slasher wouldn't work in a TV series. In the first episode.
That's cool though. That's
but
it
makes sense.
Very on brand, you know.
And like kill counts and stuff like that. But this just like
totally
gives so much story that it's just like a movie in different parts. So like I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it's also going to be like elements to which, because it is always kind of about the characters that are within it are given a mission, and then they're on that mission, the mission's happening, blah blah blah, but then they also find out about the corporate subterfuge like thing that's the mission within the mission. You know what I mean? Like, and that'd be interesting if we would get into, because that would be so fucked up if we like like say like you have like a person, like we take a, because that looked like it was possibly what I mentioned in the scenario is like a terminally ill child that is a candidate to transfer their consciousness into a synthetic. Yeah. Which is like, very fucked up and very high concept, high, sci-fi type shit. And so, but the idea that, it's like, well, yeah, we're going to transfer your soul and everything like that into this product that we own, and that we're going to send you on a mission. But like, what if there's like some programming thing to where like you're doing shit and you can't trust yourself,
right?
Because there's a directive, and that you're at odds with one of, and some of the fucking other movies have played into that a little bit.
Or they can even like Suicide Squad it, where they're just like, if you don't do it, like we're gonna shut the synthetic body off.
Exactly, right.
So like either way,
it's rough.
There is a cost.
Always, absolutely. But they're not the ones that are going to be paying it. No. You know what I mean? Like, so shit. I mean, like that was a legit and it is like the original Alien trailer still to this day like stands as like one of the most like iconic and aped trailers of all time, with that like or whatever, it's like that rhythmic whatever in that building. They were doing that in 1979 and shit like that. And I remember like when Prometheus got re-released, they kind of did the same thing. Yeah. And I mean, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to make it spin.
Yeah, and I think putting together enough interesting new concepts, new spins on it. That's another thing that I've come to kind of see, and you'll probably come to see when you watch some more of these movies and shit, is that like the basic premise is always kind of the same. It's just, again, how it's sort of like stylistically applied and small tweaks on the lore. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's kind of what's going on. So,
and I'm a big creature feature kind of guy.
Big motherfucking
So,
thing,
like,
absolutely.
Having
Five more guys,
having the opportunity to see like different variants is like really fucking.
Four
exciting.
more little
like,
guys. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I think there was like a squid looking one, and now it's like because now you're thinking like, what the fuck are these guys actually doing with this? Like, are they trying like they're trying to like cross? Because that's the whole thing about like what the xenomorph does is that it implants itself into you, and then it takes on like some of the physical properties of the host. And so are they like trying to like crossbreed the fucking
like are they going to the other planets and getting different variants from these other creatures?
Are they all variants from the same thing? Are they all variants from the same
you think it's
organism?
One xenomorph too? Like
do
you think it's like one like mother impregnating these different
planets?
Like
there's so many things because I think this happens. I'd have to double check on the timeline because I think this might be in between. This might be in between like the first and the second film. I'm not entirely sure. We did. Also, I appreciate the aesthetic. Like we're using like the old sets from the first film. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that
look,
first opening scene.
It looks so similar to like all that stuff. Like all that like
like
that looks straight off of the Nostromo. Like that looks straight off of the thing. So like yeah, I always appreciate that. And that was one dope thing when you get to Romulus. Like they go hard in the paint. They go like full like fucking like it's like The Force Awakens, like kind of with it. We're just like we're using a lot. We're really trying to make it kind of seem like that type of attack and everything. I mean, also Timothy Olyphant in anything is also just like.
Spoiler alert for any Scream movies, but that is my favorite Ghostface.
Two?
Yeah.
100%.
Also, I saw him at
spoilers.
Wormhole. Also, if you haven't seen Scream 2 by now.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if you consider yourself a fan and you haven't fucking with with that shit. Yeah,
but I saw him at Wormhole in Wicker Park.
No, he was shooting. He had that one. Justified.
Yeah,
like he was justified, like or whatever. Like actually, and it was funny. Millie like rocked that whole fucking shit, and that was where she really got indoctrinated to the. I mean, she was always down with Oliphant. Like I think, my original thing was Deadwood with him, which was like way back in the day. But her that was where she first got Goggin pilled. That was where she started gogging on that thing,
right?
Like you know what I mean, yeah, dude. Like, but that was like, but yeah. So that was that whole thing. So it's cool to see him. I mean, that's the biggest kind of bit of star power they got so far. Even though the actress looked familiar, but I couldn't.
She did look familiar, but I also love like spin-offs like this where they do get so many just new fresh faces because it adds to the element of like sci-fi. Like I don't know these fucking people, but having Timothy Olyphant on my screen again, like
no, you're never gonna fucking I'm trying to think like there was a little bit of the ring like in the first movie, like people didn't exactly know that was Sigourney Weaver's first movie. That was like her first acting gig. Like other than like a couple things in like some theater or whatever it was, and so she became like she kind of emerges as the main character. I think you kind of feel that a little bit just because of just cultural osmosis, just knowing that she's in those movies and shit. But like everybody thought that it was like the guy with the beard. What's his name? Oh god damn it, what was it? Tom Skerritt's character in the first film, and then he fucking eats it like halfway through the movie and shit, and then she becomes the star and stuff, and so like it's kind of, and so maybe that's you think we killed Timothy Olyphant like by episode 4 or whatever it is. We Joel his ass like by episode 2 or whatever. Who knows? Well, anyway, looks awesome. I'm excited for fucking August.
Yeah, we
got a couple of really cool fucking things coming through, so that should be a good time. So we hope you guys consider if you guys want to see our reactions, we're gonna be rocking these reactions to this here program over here on the channel. So hit us with that like, that subscribe, ring the bell thing if you guys want to make sure that you stay up on all of our Alien Earth coverage. We're going to be rocking these, and then also Angel's first time watching the first 2 films, and then probably before, maybe it's like a little lead up, we'll get Jamie Lee back and we'll rock some of those other.
What in fucking hell is happening? What the fuck? He's an android.
He's a synthetic. ready.
We'll be alien pilled.
We'll
like
be able,
nobody's
we'll be able,
business.
like, well, hopefully not pilled, like, you know what I mean, like, or whatever. It's like they're leaving pills in there and everything. But yeah, but so keep it over here. Hit that like, that subscribe in the bell thing, and hit us up on our Patreon because we want to get early access to all of that stuff. So we appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later.
What did RuPaul say? Nothing you say matters unless those cameras are
Who did she say that to?
Pearl.
Was it to
That's
Pearl?
why she had the attitude that season.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
That's you to me.
Yeah, that's right. It's like only way more dominant. It's like you don't open your fucking mouth until we.
I actually prefer more dominant. So